Physics is power! Physics is fun! Hello. Didn't see you there. I'm Raggy Shawgers, and I'm the spokesperson for gravity, TM. But what is gravity? I'll tell you, my friend. Have you ever wondered if there's a solution to not flying off into space and staying on the ground? There is. It's gravity. We always had gravity, but we never knew too much about it until one scientist, Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton had 3 laws about force, and gravity is a force. And here's how these things relate. Newton's first law is about balanced forces and how they have a constant velocity. Newton's second law is about unbalanced forces and how they cause acceleration. And Newton's third law is about how every reaction has an equal but opposite reaction. An example of balanced forces is when you're standing flat on the ground and not moving. You have gravity pulling you downwards, and the normal force is perpendicular to the surface you're standing on. These two are equal, meaning these two forces cancel each other out and you're moving at a total of 0 meters per second. An example of unbalanced forces is when you're falling. Because there's no normal force pushing you upwards, all it is gravity pulling you down. Newton's third law is all about actions having an equal but opposite reaction. An example of this is if a bee and a truck collided head-on. Which would you think had the largest force?
The truck.
Silence, village idiot. Contrary to what you may think, they experience the same amount of force. This is because the bee has a much smaller mass than the truck. However, when they collide, the bee has a larger acceleration than the truck. This makes their forces equal. The first force acting on our friend here is gravity. The second force is normal force. This force is perpendicular to the ground. If I were to push Olivia, there would be an applied force. This is a free body diagram. It shows all the forces acting on an object and their direction in which they act. Using what we've learned about forces such as gravity, our scientists were able to create a product perfect for those of you who feel inconvenienced by floating randomly into space. Gravity boots! These here gravity boots help
Amplify.
forces of gravity.
Gravity boots are filling a small but important need in the lives of astronauts. The shoes allow them to walk on planets with different gravitational pulls, as if the conditions were the same as on Earth. Gravity boots have NASA-approved tension straps. These straps' elasticity uses the downwards applied force from the user to increase the effects of gravity. The straps can be tightened or loosened depending on how strong you want the pull of gravity to be. Another feature of these innovative new shoes is the purple strip on each shoe. These strips can be magnetized and attract to metals in the planet that the astronauts are on's crust. This keeps a strong bond between the shoe and the ground. These strips can also be demagnetized to lessen the effects of gravity on larger bodies where the pull is stronger. However, despite the added effect of gravity, the tension straps still allow the user to walk, run, and jump normally.
If the beautiful assistant is wearing our handy-dandy gravity boots, and she jumps, propelling herself into the air, is gravity working on her the same as it was if she was standing still?
Yes.
Correct! It does! And are the forces acting upon her balanced or unbalanced?
Unbalanced.
Correct! Unbalanced. Let's find out why. This represents the beautiful assistant. This line represents gravity, represented by mass times the acceleration of gravity on Earth, which is 9.8 meters per second squared. This line is normal force, represented by F subscript N. The second line is applied force, represented by F subscript A. Normal force is from the ground, which pushes up against the beautiful assistant. This is because of Newton's third law. The applied force is from when the beautiful assistant pushes down on the ground to jump. And then gravity is gravity, pulling down on the beautiful assistant. For 12 small payments of $19.99, you can make gravity boots yours today.